Hey, good morning. What's poppin'? It's your boy Jay the Comedian. How y'all doing today? How am I doing? Oh, I'm all right, I guess. Today I'm feeling good, but I want to talk to you guys about the Zoom meetings that the Jehovah's Witnesses are having, because it messes with me logically. You know what I mean? And if you're new to the video, hit the like button, because it helps these XJW videos get seen by as many people as possible. And if you're new to the channel and you're kind of okay with this face, hit subscribe, please. Thank you. But anyway, back to the bigger issue today. These Zoom meetings the Jehovah's Witnesses are having, it logically doesn't make any sense. And it should start to make the Jehovah's Witnesses ask more questions. Like, what questions would I personally ask? Oh, I'm glad you asked me. I'll let you know. Like, for instance, we're told, well, the Jehovah's Witnesses are told, they don't tell me anything anymore, to listen to your governmental officials in regards to these health matters. What? We listening to medical people now? We're listening to science and doctors now? Because according to you guys, if we need a blood transfusion, we're supposed to be like, sorry, bring on the death. No, I don't want any blood. I want the death. Like, really? Is that where we're at now? We're listening to officials? Okay, cool. And don't pretend like, well, we're closing the meetings down and we're having these Zoom meetings because we don't want to, go against Caesar. Like, what? What about giving a bold witness? Whatever happened to that? We don't do that no more? Oh, this lady on this bike almost got killed just now by me. Good thing I'm paying attention and I'm not making an XJW video. Anyway, I saved her life. You're welcome, lady. Anyway, yes, so we're listening to government officials now, and they're shutting down the meetings. And it's not because, we want to do what's right. No, if you don't do it, you got to get in trouble. You're probably going to get sued for a bunch of money, and you're probably going to get your organization shut down by the people of the government. You see, this is the thing. When are you going to really act like Jehovah is protecting you? Because in the Bible, several times, like when Meshach and Abednego and all of them, I forgot their name, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, they was all in that fire, and the angel came through and was like, nah, the fire ain't gonna burn you today. We got on PF50 sunblock, and the fire ain't gonna do nothing to you. And that's it. They walked up out of there. They didn't even smell like smoke. It was amazing. Jehovah protected them, right? He protects his people. Remember, I think it was David, right? When he was in there with them lions. I'm not sure. Was it David? I could be wrong, but whatever it was, he was in there with the lions. And I think an angel shut the mouth of the lions, which really pissed the lions off, because they were like, yo, will you just kill him already? He like, I'm trying. I can't open my mouth. I can scratch him though. But yeah, he was fine. He wasn't eaten by the lions because Jehovah protected his people. And now, when this virus, it's just a little virus. It's not even a fire or lions. It's a pandemic. It's only COVID-19, right? Jehovah is not protecting his people from that. Jehovah like, oh, I'm sorry, if it was a lion or a blaze, I could help out. But unfortunately, it's just a global pandemic. It's too powerful for even me, Jehovah, the God of the Almighty, right? It's too powerful for the Almighty, apparently. So you got to sit at home and you got to do these Zoom meetings. And first off, does that make you question anything? Are you going to question anything? How they're really not showing any, faith in Jehovah. They're not. They're having Zoom meetings. Why are you having Zoom meetings instead of meeting up together? Because remember, they're listening to the government right now. According to them, they're also going to be told, hey, stop having these meetings or else we're going to destroy you. And they're going to do the same thing or whatever. Like, okay, well, I guess we'll have Zoom meetings then. No, you're not supposed to be listening to the government. At least that's what I thought. When did that change? I don't know. Am I missing something here? Because this is the same government that's going to come after them with bombs and missiles and all that stuff. But now you're listening to them? Huh? What? How does that make any sense? And then the Zoom meetings, you got to dress up and all this other stuff. I'm sorry. I'm going there with my drawers on. Why do I got to clean up my house to have a Zoom meeting? Why do I need to get dressed for a Zoom meeting? You know, people go to jobs and stuff like that where they actually get paid tons of money, and they're sitting up in there with their drawers on, hair not done, listening to other things, not paying attention really. I mean, like, why are they just so forceful and controlling in that organization? And why aren't you questioning it? They're forceful. They're controlling. They're manipulative. Why are you letting it happen? You don't have to. You can call them out on their BS. They have to answer up to it. They're sitting there having these meetings, right? You go to a meeting and you're sitting there and you're learning and you're listening. Learning. Are you really learning? Seriously. When you go to a meeting now, right? Let's say you've been a Jehovah's Witness for a long, long time. When is the last time you're like, wow, I didn't know that? Has it been any time in the last 5 years? Or the last decade where you were like, wow, I did not know that. That's something new that I just learned. Or is it just a regurgitation of the same stuff over and over and over again? Because I think it's just the regurgitation, you know, it's got a meaning. Like, for example, when I left the Jehovah's Witness organization, when I officially was like, okay, I'm going to watch an apostate video. You do know that was the first time in a long time I was like, wow, I didn't know that. I just learned something new. And this is the thing that kills me. Jehovah's Witnesses are quick to point out, oh, you just don't know, or you just don't know you don't know anything about the organization if you're saying that. Really? I've learned the most about the Jehovah's Witness organization after leaving than I did at any point during the 28 years I was inside of it. I learned so much after leaving that it's amazing. Like, it's like once you become an XJW and you start to actually look at information and listen and talk to people. Now, mind you, there's bad information out there. There's always bad information. But the Jehovah's Witness, the ex-Jehovah's Witnesses, they really take pride in being truthful and accurate. I've seen 100 times where somebody would put out some information and the information turned out to be either incorrect or misguiding, and they'll immediately come back and say, we've made a mistake, this needs to be changed, we thought we had correct information on this matter and we don't. And just to keep up our, you know, like our truthful image, our image of only dealing with truth and facts. You see, the reason we do that is because we know how Watchtower is going to come at us. Look at them. They're liars. They're lying all the time. You know the thing about truth tellers? If their truth is ever questioned, or if their truth is ever brought into, like they're really focusing in on it, they're willing to humble themselves in order to keep the truth as their guiding light. You know what's meaning? They're willing to throw their pride out of the window just so that their credentials as far as being a truth teller don't get crummied. And that's some real stuff right there. That's something you should pay attention to, because that's something that Jehovah's Witnesses don't do. Even if they do get something that they consider as new light, it's never we apologize for the old light. Yeah, that old light was it was radioactive. It might have gave you finger cancer or butthole cancer. But it's gone now. We got new light, baby. Like, it's no apologies. It's no effort to really put the truth as the guiding light in their, in the way they move during their organization. Like, this is wrong. This is categorically easy figure outable. Easy figure outable. Like, it's just easy to know. Like, you see it and you're like, yeah, that's wrong. That is wrong. And you should recognize when you see something wrong, like that's that obvious, They really take time and energy to make sure that they can blame somebody else for the problems they made. They had in writing on several occasions about how 1975 was going to be the end of the world. They had it in several publications. I mean, there's no way around it. You can't dodge it. You can't get around it. But yet and still, they're just like, yeah, that was... I don't know why y'all believe that. It's not like we said something. You guys are crazy for believing that. And it's the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life, but they do it. But you should notice that, and you should pay attention to that. When truth isn't their guiding light, well, what are you doing listening to them at all? But anyway, enjoy your Zoom meeting. I couldn't do Zoom anyway. I'd be too scared I'd share the screen while I'm watching porn on the other channel or something like that. You know, it's kind of meaning. I'm ignorant like that, though, you know? Anyway, it's your boy, Jay the Comedian. I hope y'all having an amazing day. Subscribe if you haven't. Like the video. And, yeah, I guess I'll see you guys later. Holla at Chiguala. Deuces.